Hey everybody, KroppiGamer here. Everything you're about to see and hear, I would not replicate, or you too will fall to the same ill fate as I have. Still working on that intro, so. Where we had last left off, Voldi had gotten out of the starting area, and we are now in. I guess I'll go ahead and pull it up as I'm talking. We are now in Duratar. If I pull up the map, we got nice little Duratar that we have yet to explore. Of course, will be somewhat limited. I did already go to Orgrimmar, so everybody kind of missed out on that. What exactly did I do in Orgrimmar? Well, I did a few things that I had talked about that I was going to get. Picked up cooking. Haven't really started on that project yet, but getting there. I also got first aid yet again. Just picked it up. Didn't really do anything with it because I hadn't really come across any linen yet. And then the only like real progress is I went, and so I ended up doing a quest. I know. You missed me killing those 10 boars. We'll probably kill some boars on the way down. We're gonna go to Senjinn, but basically, I made some of my gear. As you can tell, made by Voldi, Voldi. So I made some of my own gear. Still haven't found any better dagger. Yep, made some armor kits, slapped them on the gear to at least have somewhat more of a fighting chance, and that's kind of what you missed. That's about it, really. I just kind of worked on. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Ooh, free skins. I'll take it. But yeah, that's kind of what everybody missed. Nothing really different came up. Because like I said, I mean, some of this stuff I don't think is going to be that interesting to watch, like me going and, if I'm just skinning. My plan is today we'll basically go and check out Senjinn. We'll knock out a quest or two, and then that'll probably be it. That'll probably be the video. I'll probably, essentially where I'm going to leave that one off is me doing some fishing, which, like I said, I don't think anyone really wants to watch me do that. Maybe a couple of casts or something, but that's basically how this video will end. So, in a way, you've kind of got some spoilers already. But yeah, I did one quest already in Duratar, just because I was skinning them, which was the boars. It's basically just collect 10 chunks of boar meat. You're not really missing anything on that front. The ability's not ready yet. Make sure everything's looking good. Yep. But, yeah. Leatherworking will help, mainly in a sense that there are some armor pieces we can make later on that will help us when we have these kind of just in between droughts of trying to find better gear. That's just to help minimize it some. Because remember, otherwise, in all honesty, I actually would not take. I actually wouldn't take an actual like armor making profession if we were using magical gear, but because we aren't, I'm just trying to offset that a little bit. And no, I have not. Voldi has not found the wand yet. Sadly, that has yet to be found. I didn't go and do the orc and troll starting area. Just didn't feel like it. I'm like, I kind of assume I'll be doing some skinning and stuff off screen, so that can level me that way. But we got a couple of quests here we can knock out just to get Duratar started. I mean, you could tell just from where y'all actually where we last left off. I'm already almost level 7, so I mean it's actually a bit faster than people realize. Now we're gonna have to be careful on some of these quests. Most of these quests are gonna send us to. I'll pull it up. See, a lot of the quests that you pick up in Senjinn, they're gonna put us all over here, and we are definitely not ready for that. We are way too low level. And so, funny enough, some of these quests I never even really do, which is probably a shocker to some. Yes, I'll go to Razor Hill, even though I've just been there. Oh. Some quests I might do later when I'm a little bit higher level. Like I said, being only level 6, we kind of need to play conservatively. Otherwise, this is going to be a really short series. Dun, 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 dun. And we don't want it to be that short. But yeah, long-term goal, I think we will find the wand in the Barrens. I think we'll have a good chance of finding one there. In fact, what will probably end up happening is I'll end up like skinning, and then I'll have to start recording because I'll probably run into the wand that way. I'll be like, okay, just to prove to everybody, I actually didn't just go and buy the wand, which, like I said, I don't know what limitations there are on the auction house with being in hardcore mode. We technically could even make this harder, you know. This is definitely not even the hardest this could be. One of the ways we could make this harder is to actually cut our XP rate, but I'm not going to that degree. This is already, I think, going to be rough enough without cutting the XP rate. So we got to kill these. We got to kill these crabs. And that's going to be pretty much the main thing we kind of do over here. And this is kind of where I'm going to do some fishing too. So it's kind of like we're getting two things done at once. I forgot about, really I'm working on, oh, another hardcore character has fallen. Damn. I feel for them. They weren't that high level. They were only like 16. And then another one that had died not too long ago was 18. It gets, you feel really sorry for people on these kind of challenges when they die at like, you know, level 30 or level 40 or something. You know, when you get really up there. Because in all honesty, as far as like not using magical armor, we're not going to really be able to tell much of a difference until we're like in our middle teens. Once we get up to that level, we'll definitely notice a difference in not having that. But we're getting pretty close to level 7, so that'll be good. Oh, that was the other thing. Speaking of levels, when I hit level 6, I picked up 2 skills. We got a better Sinister Strike. That's the main thing I've been spamming right now. Hey, look at that. We found another pouch. That's awesome. We got a red pouch. I'll take it. That's awesome. Good. I did really good on bag drops. I didn't have to buy any bags. That's awesome. Not that I even could, but I'm just saying that was pretty good for bag drops. But anyways, we got a better ranked Sinister Strike, and then we also have this thing called Gouge, which you pretty much will use if you wanna stun something for a, is it like a second and a half, or it's a few seconds? Okay, we can stun something for a few seconds. Hey, be nice. Sweet. But yeah, this quest we're on is kind of long, to a degree. Now we're fighting some level 7 stuff. But yeah, so we picked up a couple of abilities, nothing crazy. Say I could do that, but then it takes me off and stuff. It's a good way if we wanted to try and backstab. Actually, that's one thing I wouldn't mind finding on the goblin, because I actually have a goblin, but kind of just making that goblin be more of a what we call a twink, which, you know, on this server, if you watch my pro and cons video of Turtle WoW, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to make a level 19 twink, but I still kind of want to, just kind of the old days of classic, where the brackets were a lot different than what they became today. I entered this one, this was some years ago. This was probably like TBC or so. But I was on my rogue and I entered one dungeon and there were a bunch of, because I basically had a little level 19 twink, and it was funny because there were a bunch of level 10s on the other side, and I was like, oh my god, I just had a free-for-all. And that's kind of how I always played a rogue in PvP. Look at that. Oh yeah, I forgot I can skin these. We hit level 10. Or level 7, my bad, level 10. I'm thinking of my skinning and stuff. But yeah, actually, I don't need to be killing these anymore. It's my last one I kill. What we really need are these guys that are out at sea. And of course you can tell too, we gotta kill some scorpions too, so we've got a couple of we've got, actually, like, I forgot about that there's technically 2 quests for these crabs that we're killing. And so, I forgot about that. But yeah, are we going to go to the islands right now? No, we're going to hold off on that. We are not doing islands yet. We will get our butt kicked, trust me. At least at this level. You could technically do it, though, if we were allowed to team up, then, you know, that would be more legit. But, yeah, that's just not going to happen. But yeah, it's kind of pointless to make like a low-level twink on Turtle WoW. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, because the chances of, and I could not confirm when I did my pros and cons video. I could not confirm if they had actually changed the brackets, and they have. So instead of there only being like a 60 bracket, there's a 51 to 60, which is actually, in all honesty, that actually matters a lot. That actually helps a lot. I didn't know for sure, but I saw it the other day while I was on that, you know, 51 to 60, Alterac Valley started, which, by the way, Alterac Valley is literally my favorite PvP battleground. You know, started the other day, and I was like, oh, okay, so they actually did change the brackets. I'm kind of glad they did, though. That'll help some, but yeah, people are still going to be like, okay, well, because a lot of people see people that actually really play the hell out of classic WoW can get to 60 really quick, you know. And then there's people like me that, you know, are so slow that you're kind of like, you know what, we might have to make the level cap for KroppiGamer to be like, you know, level 15 or something, you know. That might be more his pace. But anyways, when people max out, they just want to get on their level 60, and they don't really understand that, like, okay, for slower levelers that kind of want to enjoy the content to a degree and stuff, and be like, wow, you know, let's take a minute and go, wow, I really want to admire that scorpion right now, you know, and just take a step back. They don't really understand that, you know, Let's see how we're doing on time. Oh, okay, we're kind of right at the, hang on. Okay. We're right at the, deal. I'm gonna try and quickly finish up the scorpion deal. We don't have to get too many of them. Oh, I still need to get crab shells. Okay, well, like I said, we'll probably be catching me. Oh my god. Alright, that drop rate's a lot worse than I thought. So we're gonna skip that and go back to killing the shoreline. Because like I said, it's just kind of like log in, show 15-20 minutes of play, and then kind of call it until I'm like ready to go to the next thing. Which I haven't really decided. I guess if we are about level 8, maybe we try and do the one thing I fear. It would give us some linen cloth, which we do need. But basically, there's this human keep that we can go into, but we're gonna have to watch out for the boss, because there's a boss and there's a guard. So if you're not like ready to take that on, it could be pretty dooming. So yeah, I kind of would prefer to be about level 8. We'll see. I don't know if I'll quite hit level 8, but maybe I can get close enough that, because we do need linen cloth big time. See, I finished that. So I've already finished 2 quests, which is good. I'm going to run over here and turn in this one. Plus we can kill another scorpion. Those scorpions that drop rate should be a little higher. I was kind of surprised on that. But yeah, so that is, I can confirm that it's 51 to 60, which is nice. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better. I just don't think I'm gonna have enough time to actually like kill scorpions and stuff. There's actually a quest to go up into here, and stuff, and go and destroy some plants. But the reason why I'm not going up into there is because there's a rare that can spawn, and that rare can yet again could kill us. So we're not going into that. One thing I'll say too is if you do the Turtle Wow quest, that was one we just did, and this other one we're doing is another one. If you do the Turtle Wow quest, you're gonna get like better rewards and more XP than you will the other stuff. So that's just one thing to kind of keep in mind, is that some of them might be like, wait, where do I go on how to get this quest done? But they can be kind of worth it, in my opinion. But, like I said, everybody kind of makes up their own mind. Like I said, we're probably nearing the end here. Yeah, I need to go ahead and kind of wrap it up. Yeah, basically, like I said, I'll remind, everybody I'll catch everybody up what I've done. Basically, I'm going to try and finish this Scorpid quest, turn it in. There's like all this dead stuff. Well, because there's a high-level player out here, kind of. But anyways, I'll try and catch everybody up to what was missed. Really, what is going to be missed is me going and you're gonna miss all the fishing. So I'm not gonna make everybody watch me fish, but I do want to do some fishing. And at the same time, I guess tomorrow maybe, yeah, tomorrow we'll look at doing the human keep, but a lot of that really depends on where I'm at level wise. But anyways, I will. Hang on, gotta switch over. I'll leave everybody with that. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great day.